Yeah, this is looking like it's going to be a snowball of its own. A little too hard to tell if we're going to get that much heavy snow, but I think it's enough that we're going to cover the ground and all of the fans that are there. Let's go ahead and take a look at where that system is going to be. And it's kind of interesting when we watch it. We're looking at this in the future. This is a future cast right now, and it shows, look at that developing, just that little lobe. So on Saturday, we have a front coming through. It's gone. And then on Sunday, this little lobe forms and goes right offshore and brings us what could be some fairly heavy banding of snow. So we're going to be watching that very closely during the game. The other thing that we're keeping a very, very close eye on is the fact that we are going to be having bitter cold. We're going to have this Arctic outbreak that is going to pretty much cover the entire nation. Look at the shades of pink that are coming down out of the Arctic North, and that's a piece of the well, we call it the polar vortex. That is a piece of the Arctic that is coming all the way down. So we're going to be so cold by the time that we get into our next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday that we will have wind chills well below zero, and at times we will not make it out of the single digits. Some people going below zero for actual air temperatures at night too. So that is something that we're going to keep a pretty close eye on. All right, let's talk about what is going to be headed your way then for the remainder of the day and what we're watching. We're watching a next alert already issued for your Sunday, and that is because of the snow. We're watching the snow and the cold. This will be during the Eagles playoff game. So if you're traveling to the game ahead of time, during the game, and traveling home from even a watch party, you're going to be having to watch out for possibly 3 to 6 inches of snow. There could be some higher amounts. That's where we are right now. Messy snow-covered roads. It is not going to be simple for travel. So this is going to be Saturday, a few showers. Sunday, the snow moving into the area. For today, though, enjoy. Sunshine and 41 degrees. I'll be back to track it all out in just a couple minutes. Jim?
Thank you so much.
There are still some unknowns with this, but we do have a next weather alert that's been issued. I don't want to get ahead of myself here because you know what? We are going to have to kind of walk through all of it with you and get you ready for it. Of course, iPad loves to give you trouble. But what you should know is by Sunday, you need to have all of your winter stuff ready. And if you have plans to go anywhere, let's just say that you want to go to a watch party for the game. You need to know that when you get out of the game, things are going to change drastically. You are not going to have the same conditions as when you went into somebody's house at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, and then you leave at 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. Outside right now, we do have sunshine and we do have some high thin clouds. So we're going to call it a partly cloudy day out there. As far as temperatures for today, actually not half bad. We're going to be in the low 40s. This is where we should be this time of year. We're looking at 42 in Philadelphia, 40 in Wilmington, a little cooler for all of you in Coatesville. That's where we're looking at 38 degrees. Now, I am going to show you what's headed our way for the weekend, so I don't want you to be alarmed when you see all the white. It could start as a little bit of a sleet mix early, but I think for the most part, we're stuck in this storm system bringing us significant snow on Sunday, especially from early afternoon into the evening. And that's something that we want you to be prepared for and we want you to plan for. It's just going to happen. Finally, we're going to get snow that you're going to have to deal with out there. And your kids are going to love it. Maybe you're not going to love it quite so much. That's the first part of our next weather alert. And I want to kind of walk you through how this is going to happen. Saturday, tomorrow, we are going to have a little front come through. It'll bring us some scattered showers. It'll be out to sea by the time that we get into the wee hours of Sunday. So here we are Saturday night, and we had some scattered showers. It was a mild day. Tomorrow we'll be in the low to mid 40s, but cold air will start to come in behind this. Now here is our storm system. It's making its way out of the south and through the Tennessee Valley. And as it gets its act together, much colder air is being pulled in behind it. You can actually see that. Look at the Great Lakes, and you can see those streaks. You can see the lake effect snow coming out of the north. That's the cold air pulling in from Canada, that lobe of cold air. This area of low pressure begins to strengthen right offshore, and look at the colors of the banding going on. Now, this track may shift a little bit. If it shifts inland, then that means it's I-95 and up into the Poconos. If it shifts a little further out to the sea, that means it's the shore to the I-95. But this is where it is right now, and then it is gone. So it is not with us for 2 days. It comes in late morning, and it's gone by early to mid-evening. I want to walk you through a little closer, hour by hour. Here we are tomorrow. Now we're going to get these showers coming through the area. Not such a big deal. We have clouds out there. We hit Sunday. Here we are at 9 in the morning. Maybe some scattered snow showers, but look at these dark shades of blue, these bands that could be coming in at 1 inch per hour. Those are the rates that we could see in some of these bands. Other places not getting as much. This is still ongoing, 6 o'clock. The game is probably just winding down, and then it is out of here. So you got to be aware of the fact that we're going to be dealing with snow during the Eagles game. Now, this is one forecast model. Do not want you to be alarmed. 6 inches in Philadelphia. Here's another one. It has 5 inches in Philadelphia, and here's another one with only 2. So you can see that the snow totals are not set in stone yet, but stay with us because we are going to keep you prepared, and we want you to be planning for what's going to go on this Sunday. And then the frigid air comes in, that Arctic blast. We have mixed weather alerts all the way through next week. Daytime highs in the teens, nighttime lows in the single digits with wind chills well below 0. And we'll be back right after this short break.